Okay, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. The Wayne in Hong Kong stays mainly on the plains. All right, thank you, Microsoft. Let me give you a story. A couple of days ago, I found out I had to go to Dubai last minute. So I looked for 900 different flights. I have to go like within 12 hours. Finally find the flight I need. Spent all that time logging in, creating an account, choosing the tickets, doing all this and all that, choosing the seats, move over to pay. Microsoft update, shut me down right in the middle of my financial transaction. That was like Saturday. So what is it, Tuesday? And I'm getting ready for the webinar. Boom, Microsoft update. Took 45, maybe 50 minutes. What? So please remind me to turn that update setting off. Let me remind you that trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Before deciding to invest in the foreign exchange, you should carefully consider your investment objectives. Stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never, ever risk money you cannot afford to lose. Other people's money, whatever. Do whatever you want. All right, so here we are. Boardroom again, 116th floor of the Ritz-Carlton in Kowloon. That is Hong Kong. Anyways, good to see you. My name is Wayne McDonell. I am the Chief FX Market Strategist for TradersWay.com. Put your diamonds in the sky. So thank you very much for being a client. We appreciate you. I'm here today to go through the charts, look at our setups. Third week of August could be very important. Most people think nothing will happen. Most people think this is a horrible time to trade. Yeah, most people lose money trading Forex. So let's do our work, huh? I do these sessions 7:30 in the morning, New York time, which is 7 p.m. Hong Kong time, Monday through Friday. First Friday of the month, however, on that FX Street. Been past Forex Speaker of the Year, recipient of Best Forex Webinar, Best Forex Education, Best Forex Special Event, Best Forex Blog, Best Looking Forex Trader. Well, that might not be true, but whatever. So anyways, good to be here. Been a currency trader for 15 years or so, maybe a bit more. Let me share my experiences, good, bad, and ugly with you so that you don't have to make the mistakes that I have, but also you can enjoy the benefits of patient and disciplined trading. Once again, thank you for being a client. If you have an open account, live or demo, please visit TradersWay.com. Give us an opportunity to earn your loyalty and respect. Will you give us that opportunity? Yeah, oh yeah, well, top 10, right? Who's going to beat me? Ed Ponzi? Rob Booker? Boris? Just Kathy Elaine could definitely beat me. Yeah, all right, cool. So can you see the charts okay? I made a few changes. Some of you guys asked for pivots. You ask, I deliver, because I'm a man of action and a man of solutions. You're the boss. I'm a humble currency trader, so I did this for you. So on these charts, I've added weekly and monthly pivots. Okay? So hopefully it helps. The pivots I downloaded use yellow, and yellow you can't see on white background, so I kind of had to make it gray. Technically it's silver. So hopefully you can see all of that. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Over the years, many years I've been doing this, right? 13 years I've been doing webinars. I've traded through earthquakes, tornadoes, thunderstorms with hail and lightning, Delhi Belly, which counts, and a few other like natural disasters. And yes, Delhi Belly is a natural disaster. So guess what I'm doing tomorrow when we get together? Guess what's going to make tomorrow unique? Besides it being the future. Oh, that's too big. Guess what tomorrow's going to be? Typhoon! Yeah! Typhoon! So Hong Kong is going to get a direct hit by a Category 1 or whatever it is. Typhoon, like not a baby typhoon. Yeah, a real full bore, as big as they get, 75 kilometers or faster winds, and I'm on the 111th floor. So I'm going to go up to 118 and swim through a typhoon. Boom! So I'm growing as a human being. Right? I'm growing as a human being. So that's good, right? What is it? Right? Could be worse. It could be in Angola. It could always be worse. Anyways, no. All my brothers and sisters in Angola. Yeah. Okay, you guys get ready to get serious. All right, good. We don't like to have fun. We're traders. All right. So let me give it a couple of clicks. Bear with me. The screen that I'm looking at, the charts that you see, are on the other side of the room. You guys want to see? Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Can you see all that? You still here? Yeah, or America. You're right, Juan. Whoa. Currency trading in America. Yeah. All right. See, Henley thinks I'm beautiful. Oh, you mean the room. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Let's get going. I can barely see that. What is this? Kiwi yen. And the green, what is that? I mean, look at that. It's so far away, I can't even see it. That must be monthly pivots, because I'm thinking it's Kiwi. So Kiwi is a dog with fleas right now. But maybe it's cheap. Okay? Maybe it's cheap. It's a dog with fleas, but maybe it's cheap. We don't know yet, right? So we have to make a decision. Okay? So let's zoom in a bit. Okay, these are 1 hour candles. We got short term, insert, shape. And I got to set this up better. A little bit of support there. Notice how previous pivots, monthly pivots, acted as resistance. There's support pivots, but we breached them, so that's called a roll reversal. So even though S2 is supposed to be the bottom of the month, somebody decided different, right? So brought this down, which is unfortunate because I was long 200,000, jammed my stop and, well, lost the opportunity, but okay, but whatever. Let me kind of zoom back in and then squeeze some time into here. And we got a weekly support just below us, right? So let's just mark that so we don't forget. Which always feels really good, by the way. Even if you don't get an opportunity to trade, it still feels like I'm doing my analysis, you know, and I'm doing my job. And if I don't get the entry, well, I did my job, I did the analysis, and I analyzed it and said, was it worth the opportunity? But I still did my job, right? Some people have this nagging feeling here or somewhere that says that, you know, if you're in front of your charts and you sit here for an hour, you have to trade. Has anyone experienced that? Like, you just like, I'm supposed to be in a trade, I'm supposed to be in a trade. Or the other scenario is the market starts moving on news and you're like, I'm supposed to be in this, right? Does it work out for you? I mean, I guess it probably does sometimes, but if you were talking to a new trader, what would you say? Well, what if you're the new trader? If you were you, what would you tell yourself? Or you, I guess it would be. What would yourself tell you? Okay, so let's put some more time on here. And, you know, it's pretty good. I guess third opportunity would be down here. All right, so what did I just do? Seems that I've decided I'm a bull. That's a person. And then as a bull, I've identified 3 prices in which I would consider buying. You see? Isn't that nice? So I'm doing my job. I've declared my bias, which is also the same as, you know, I've outlined my strategy. I'm going to buy. And then I've identified 3 levels in which I would consider buying. And I'm at one now. So I could consider a trade. I have board approval. Why? Because we're in a board meeting right now. It's cool, right? So there's a maybe. There she be. There's a maybe. Okay, and that's where what it looks like. Boo, 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 boo. I hope you guys spend some time with price action and really throw yourself at it. There we go. You insert shapes. Okay. You see how this was a role reversal? It's really intriguing. Okay? I hope you really start getting into seeing how these price levels in the past are important in the future. Right? I become so numb, I can't feel you now. Right? Can you see more? It's cool, right? Yeah. That's all you... I say start there and then support and resistance, because the S&R will help you predict the price action. Yeah, cool, Peter. By the way, are all the Peters here? There's like 3 or 4 Peters at Logan. Who was it yesterday who said that they bought me cigars? Was it Ward? Yeah. I wish he was here because I went through all my emails. It didn't show up. So I don't know what email address he sent it. Right? What's up, Warren? All right. So that's that, right? Isn't that cool? Like, all these things are important. Of course, you can see the triple top, but might as well do it. Normally, I wouldn't add this triple top. Insert it because I'm a bull. Okay, but you should still be cognizant of it, right? Isn't that cool? So I'm in an area that I can consider buying if I wanted to. Okay. Now, you got to be a little careful about these, but the interesting part about these moving averages, well, they're kind of dead. Because when you look at it on this time frame, doesn't it look a little bit range bound? Or are we making higher highs and higher lows? Or are we just bouncing between S and R? Well, if it's range bound, you don't use moving averages. What do you use? Percy, they're on MT4. I downloaded these off MT4. Everyone's got, MT4 has like thousands, maybe tens of thousands of indicators. Just click this button right here, the terminal. Click on market, or not even, it's not market, it's whatever. There's also another way I found. You can do it this way. Not buy for market, lead, modify, attach, chart. I did it this way, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I don't know. You have to figure it out. It's all built in, bro. Right? Oh, there it is. See, under code base. These are thousands and thousands and thousands of indicators, EAs. It's all right there on your MT4. And I found my pivots in there. Multiple versions. Oh, I probably just saw some back in there. The one downside is you can't search, but you can play around with the indicators. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the pivots are probably not an EA, they're probably an indicator. So like the ones I added on the code base is right here. It's called automatic pivot. And then of course I have pivot point history. And you can't put, so the problem with pivot point history is that it'll allow you to plot weekly, monthly, or daily. Do you know what it won't let you do? Plot weekly, monthly, and daily. So you have to have two. So on the setup that I have now, I have pivot point history and automatic pivots. Let me do it back in here on the 4 hour. Okay? There's two indicators doing weeklies and monthlies. What? Hoorah! Okay. Okay. Same thing here. I can go to, what was I going to do now? Indicator list. Indicator list down here. There we go. So I have history and automatic pivots. Okay. Problem is you can't see the yellow ones very well. So you got to go to like properties, right? And you can change from white to, I think, silver's in here, or whatever color that is. So far away I can't see it. Is it this one? Light gray, that must be silver. Silver. Okay, the other thing, I don't like the grid, so we can kill that. Okay, and then what you could do is then you go to template, save as, okay, and then you can name it whatever you want and save it. So I did this, and then I called it monthly pivots. What? Hoorah! All right, so there's oil. Black gold, Texas tea. Okay? Seems to me something's going on here. Now imagine you didn't have monthly pivots and you didn't have weekly pivots. You'd have no idea what's going on here. Inserts, shapes, rectangle, okay? We knew this would be support. What did that add? Insert, shapes, rectangle. Oh, is it the same color maybe? See, that's not going to work either because some of these are black. How silly. Yeah. All right. That's nice. All right. So you can see this. Oh, I should save this, by the way. Let's do it again. Template. Save template. And then I'm going to actually make this permanent. No, it's weekly and monthly. And save. Do I want to replace it? Yes. Cool. Yeah. On July 11th. Wow, huh? Isn't it tough to be a public speaker? On July 11th, you said such and such. So, what is it? That's over a month? Is that right, Hallie? You've been short this a month? And how many pips are you up? Wow. You're like, I'm minus 800. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So how many pips are we talking? Oh, and that's right. And that's when it rallied like 800 pips. So it had been going up for 8 weeks in a row. I'm like, yeah, no. This is coming down. It's going to come way down. Here, yeah, well, I caused the eclipse. Trade started at 83. Oy vey. No, it's 47. What are you talking about? We must be on a different thing. What are we doing? Oh, we're on the other thing. This is oil, isn't it? Yeah, this is WTF. But anyways. Okay. Okay. So we're just mid-range on this one. But anyways, I don't even know what you're talking about. Was it? You must be talking about Kiwi or something, or whatever. So you're 83. Yeah. So you're talking 700 pips. Cool. You're welcome. All right. Let's move on.com. Maybe there's some support in there. What do you think of this chart? It's good, right? Do I even have to explain it? Once again, an amazing coincidence that the top over the last, what, day or two is also a pivot. I come so new. Gorgeous, huh? James, it's only money. What do you care? Hold the Canadian dollar, it'll pay you money. Hold the Mexican peso, it'll pay you money. Make sure you have a good swap account. All right, so anyways. We got bottom, we got top. Just gorgeous, huh? So this is Aussie. I think we talked about, was it yesterday we were falling in here and I said the plan is for this to hold? That I understood I was vulnerable, but I can't lose money collecting interest, and seasonality may work for me. So I'm willing to keep hunting for moves, right? So it looks like I'm fine so far, right? Some people might start measuring it like this way. That's not very accurate. Okay, right? It's so far away I can't see it. Right? Some people might look at it that way, don't you, Stink? Well, be open-minded to it, Marina. I think it's an important part of trading. Not all your trades, but is part of your repertoire. Okay? There are certain types of the year where it makes a difference. Well, how about this? Just open a demo account and just once a week try weekly positions. Or even easier, monthly. So like, let's say you're bullish on something, you only buy in that zone, put your stop just below the support one, if you're a buyer, and just, that's it, it's a demo. Do it every month for a year, and just add up the pips. Did you lose 10,000 or did you make 10,000? What do you care? It's a demo, right? Yeah, but here's the thing, Marina. So, and this goes to everybody, by the way. The way to get through nerves is fact. Nerves comes from uncertainty. Okay? So like, if you and I had a deal, we're sitting in the room here, and I said I would sell you $1 for 90 cents, and you trust me. You're like, oh, well, yeah, I don't know why you're doing it, but sure, okay? Well, in the Forex world, I mean, obviously you can't have a guaranteed trade, but what if you tracked your statistics very closely, and you knew with reasonable certainty your success rate, and your entries are always controlled, right? I mean, it's not like, so if you do the same thing over and over and over and over again, you get really good at it. Again, just monthly swings. I mean, we're only talking about 12 times a year, right? Weekly is even better because you get like 50 weeks, right? And you just simply do it. If you're a bull, you buy at support. That's it. There's no other discussion. The stop is at the same amount. And of course, you have to do things like, let's say do 100 300 OCOs, or 75 150 is better for weeklies. 75 150 OCOs, and just do it. Demo account doesn't matter. But at the end of the year, look at your stats. And if you're like, 70% of the time it works out, are you happy? Especially weekly. Right? Weekly. You had 50 shots, 70% of the time you didn't lose money. Now maybe some of those you jammed your stop and got knocked out, but weeklies don't do that. They either work or they don't work, kind of thing, right? Right. Okay? But remember, your risk-reward ratio is 2 to 1. So at the end, you look at it, you're like, wow, that really worked. Then over time, you'll also, if you start to measure, so now let's say you're doing this for years, and after 3 years you do this, and you're like, not only do I have 70% winners, but I realize 70% of these winners are occurring in 50% of the months, from September to April, whatever. Okay? And then you say, well, why don't I just do that? And you add it up, you're like, well, that could be, that could be 10,000 pips. And it may be significant. Now, I've found that it's a significant part of what I do. And the rest is much longer term, or more likely, much shorter term. Okay? So, and the nerves will go away with facts when the uncertainty goes away, because factually you're good at this, you've been doing it a year or two, you've tracked the statistics, you make money, and you know when the time of year that you don't, so you'll skip that, and it will just simply be a good addition to your trading repertoire. At the end of the year, you'll make more money. It's just another skill. Yeah, just don't worry about it. That's the thing. So let's say your intent is 75 pip stop, 150 pip limit. When you're up 75 pips, jam your stop. Now you're 0, 150. It's just a job. You punch into the factory, you put labels on cans. That's it. You don't have to get stressed about that. It's a Monday. Identify the buy zones. Drop a limit order if you want. Right? A parent-child order with stops and limits attached. Just make it happen. Okay? So do it on a demo account and spend a year or two. So before I started trading real money, I traded for 2 years on a demo. So the reason for that is I had a great job that I loved to do, and I was great at it. So I wasn't going to throw that away. Right? Plus I was getting married and all this kind of stuff. I like what I do. Later on, they made me vice president of the firm. I'm like, I'm vice president of the firm, and I love my job, and I have an assistant. I have 2 assistants. This is great. But I was certain that Forex was better. You know why? I tested it out for 2 years, looked at the statistics and said, I can do better. Vice president of the firm. He only had 300 employees. It's tiny, right? So anyways, do it with facts, right? James, you did 1,000 pips on one of the swings that we did? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, don't listen to me, listen to James. Yeah. Well, it's all about stops. I've never placed a trade without a stop, one. And then the rest is stop management. Okay? Well, I know, James. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, you know, it's hard to try something new. Just do it like it's research. Drop a demo account, drop some trades, but do them right, and gather intelligence. That's all it is. Nothing to be nervous about. All right. So I'm surviving that. We did that one. So we got to switch it up maybe. I thought I had one other on here. Oil. What is this up here? H to the ISO. Or shizzle manizzle. All right. What do you think? Were pivots important on this one? Of course. CAD yen. Okay. There's a pivot just to protecting my entry. I have another entry in case this gets blown out and drops into here. I have a buy order. This is a buy order. This is on breaking. And I've already moved my stop, so I can't lose. Okay? Same sort of thing. Now this pivot is acting as support, and I'm hoping we can get a breakout. Okay? WS1, that's a monthly, right? Monthly S1, is that right? Yeah, it looks like it. Monthly S1, weekly S1, everybody's helping me out. Woo-wee! Sorry, I don't sleep much. H to the Z, E to the E, A. All right, so I guess this is where we're going to do requests. What would you like me to cover today? At Trader's Way with Trader Wayne. Silver. Forget it, Juan. No silver. I just don't trade it. Sorry, bro. Euro, Aussie. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's not something I watch either, but we can. I guess we can do that. Cape Town, I think. USD Swiss. That would be weird. No, I don't want to do weird. What do you think of pound dollar? I mean, I guess we have to do pound dollar. I mean, come on. For shizzle my nizzle. Double check the time. Okay. I have a weekly and a monthly. Monthly support, I believe. MS1. Is that MS1? No. What? What is that? M1? Monthly M1. And this is weekly S1. All right. We have monthly and weekly support. You guys want to sell it? I wouldn't sell it. Yeah. No, Francis, no. No, don't do it. Okay. There's pivots on. I mean, we just got to highlight it. I know it's a little hard to see. At least I have trouble seeing it. We have a pivot point right here. I mean, are market participants respecting that pivot point in your opinion? Okay. Insert shapes. And here's a pivot. I mean, my gourd, huh? And then the pivot here. Look at this. I mean, just, you know, if I had a heart, I'd feel bad for people that trade without a pivot point. Okay? But since they're putting me through college, you know, usually it's like, hey, well, they're putting my kids through college. Now, since these people that trade without pivot points are putting me through college, hey, you guys are here. I teach you how to use pivots. That's great. Everyone else, they're food for the table, right? Oh, Cat Retail Miss, why, you think oil prices are down? Correlation, hey, Paulie, oil prices down. So I went to a mall in Dubai. There was a nice restaurant there, and I had dinner with a client and his accountant slash advisor. So, you know, check me out kind of stuff. So we go to this dinner in this shopping mall, which is totally normal in Dubai. They had all the big brands, you know, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, that kind of stuff. Rolex shops, breathing, you know, shops, whatever you need, right? Besides the people that work there, not a living soul. Like, just walking through the mall, nobody. You think it's because oil prices are down? Hmm? Oh, well, Freddie boy, then I stand corrected. All right, but anyways, just very important that we know that we're at a support cluster. So you either look to buy or you take profit on yourself. Those are the only scenarios that I would see. What does the oscillator tell you? That in the next 5 hours it'd probably be long. Is there some sort of event that might happen in the next 5 hours that would create volume and volatility? How about the open of the New York trading session? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so you're either taking profit on your short, or you're getting ready to buy, and this says it would love to turn north if it can. What was Marina? You want to do pound Aussie? Pound Aussie. What the hell are you waiting for? Yep. Ooh, 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 really. All right. These pivots are hard to see. This is lost, man. Let's go here. And then I guess now I'm going to zoom in. Well, we're getting into a danger zone. I see a lot of support to the left. So let's just bear that in mind, not get caught up in prices. Okay? Yeah, higher high, higher low, roll reversal, long, higher high, higher low, right? Long, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Three-wave correction. Lower low, lower high, lower low. What do you think? Lower high, lower low, three-wave correction. False drop. All right, so let's try to plot that out. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so here's what I'm going to declare at the border. Okay. Boy, just fundamentally, it's hard to justify this. I'm just doing it technically. I'm running out. I'm going to run out here. I'm going to run out of room. And then somehow work our way down there. And then double bottom. Let's make it more obvious. And then reverse all the way up. But that would be pound strength, Aussie weakness. Thinking about that fundamentally doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Just thinking here. I mean, this could at least be a reprieve and then continuation down. Let's kind of look farther out. Yeah, look, no. I mean, what is it? I think, all right, let me explain it in English now that I've tried to translate it from my brain. I'm not saying up, I'm saying we've fallen enough. So Aussie says strong, pound improves. Does that seem reasonable? So just less down. And I'm going to mark this territory. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. Let's do it like that. Oh, is that right, Henley? Sweet. See, that's the thing about swing trades. All right. Hey, man, your cat yen spiking. You're like, yeah, that's why I bought it 3 weeks ago. Right. But yeah, great. Spiking. Awesome. Good for me. More money. Yeah, right? Right, it's like I'm up 160. Yeah, you're like, great, that's good, yeah, great for me. They're like, why can't you look at your currency trading like that, at least half the year, or how about break it down into quarters, okay? Why can't you buy and hold something? Okay? Why not? It's like any other investment, right? You buy some real estate, you don't sell it 3 hours later. I mean, wouldn't it be great if you could, huh? And just say, yeah, I'm going to buy it for a while. Jam the stop, take a walk. Doesn't have to be your entire portfolio, but, you know, put some money to work, jam a stop. You mark the market, you get paid in real time. What do you care, right? Okay, so anyways, that's what I'm thinking there. Oh, is this my CAD yen? Yay, I'm making money. I'm making money. It's awesome. Want some pips? Psych! I'm making money, and you know have none. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I'm having fun again. So, great. Cool. Glad I'm making money there. That's good. I just paid for 2 hours at the Ritz-Carlton. I got my suit pressed for my meeting today, this morning, because I've been traveling. It's all wrinkly. Just pressed, right? Just pressed, not dry clean, pressed. Came back, $40. $40. In China, I'm like, $40. Right? $40 in China? So I call the club. I'm like, they charge me $40 for my dry cleaning. Oh, no, sir. We'll take that off your bill. No, free for you. All right, good. No, good. $45. Silly though, isn't it? How you like that? No. Yeah. All right, so we started late, didn't we? Give me one more. Euro Aussie, wouldn't it be very similar? Yeah. I think Marina knew what I was going to say. I could do silver. Who asked for silver? Why don't I do silver? I did pound Aussie. I'll do silver. Was it Freddie Boy? No. I thought it was somebody else. A newer name, I think. No? Yeah, forget it. Oh, Juan. There we go. All right, let's do that. Thank you for sticking with me, Juan. I'll do this. This one's for Juan. This one's for Juan. Juan in a million. All right, here we go. Insert. Shapes. Tighten it up a little bit. All right. I need some more data. Let me look back a little bit. Beep. See, the question I'm asking myself is this a breakout? And it's really difficult to say technically. I don't know anything fundamentally, Juan, about silver, okay? Full disclosure. Okay? All right. Sideways and then up. What are you thinking, Juan? Yeah? I don't know if it trades like everything else that I trade, Juan, but I think what it wants to do is sucker some people into losing money. So they're going to buy it now and then get caught monkey in the middle. So I think it's going to come down here. Just I have no reason except for spite that it ends up coming down and then goes up. And then what? You want to give it like one more off that pivot, and then a break, and then a retrace, and then a rally. Let's back out and see if I can get some new information. H to the ISO, E to the ISA, so we got weekly and monthly pivot clusters up in here. Okay. I got to mark one other thing I see here. H to the ISO, E to the ED, precision magnesium, the DG, O to ED. So I told the team, the concierge, I'm like, hey man, I'd like to head up to 118 patio again, smoke my cigar. And like, no, the typhoon. I'm like, what? I'm American. We don't care about typhoons. Well, I'm not American, so I do care. But it's actually clear as a bell right now. Was it Typhoon Hato? So Juan bought this morning. So you're the sucker, huh? Juan, you know the story? Like when you walk into a room to play poker and you look around the table, you're supposed to figure out who the sucker is. What happens if you don't see any suckers? Yeah, you're the sucker. No! So I don't know. Best of luck for everybody. So I'm going off experience. There's nothing technically. So yeah. See, the reason I feel this way is that if it was to rally, you buy a Fibonacci. Oh my God, these Fibonacci. Wow, just terrible. Let's make it black, fatten these things because I can't see them. Oh, the colors. Oh my gosh. I don't have time for this. All right. A fib bro, a fib dude would fib the rally here. And it almost looks like you did because now the sweet spot's going to be. I'll use a Trump. So I think with these settings, that's the sweet spot. So I could see someone buying this. Is that a little bit about what you did, Juan? I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm just trying to figure out why you did it. And I can't. There we go. And you're thinking up. Would that be a little bit correct? Okay, good. Do you know why that's incorrect? What's wrong with this? Okay, anyone else want to guess? I don't know if Juan's going to make money or not, but it just in the art of analysis. No higher high. Daniel's got it. So what does that mean? Brendan's got it. Carol, yes. Carol says using fibs in a range. Yeah. What all this translates to is you're using a trending tool in a market that's consolidating, not trending. So you're doing exactly the right thing in the wrong kind of market. And it may go up just out of the fact that it's more bullish than bearish, but technical analysis-wise, that is not good. Okay? And right now you're just betting on a trend, and you'll probably do all right because the trend usually wins. And the only way you can lose here, well, depending on where you put your stop and how you manage it, but just let's say logically, is if the entire market reverses. Warren, I would assume, so, like the disclaimer I gave, I don't trade silver, I don't know anything about it. I mean, right? I mean, it could be correlated to the price of Fuji apples for all I know. Okay? But technical analysis is technical analysis. Okay, Juan? So I wouldn't have done it this way. I would have used oscillators and support and resistance. And support and resistance. So I want to be down here or down here, and I want this oscillator to be completely oversold. Boy, we lost. I have to change the colors here. Ooh, yuck. All right. Let's not do that. I can just get rid of the grid. Easy enough. All right. Let's go back. Foreground black, but I still don't see it. All right, so I gotta make changes to the indicator then. Ah, that's why. All right, let's make it a little darker. Boom! I made fire! Yeah, all right. So I want to be down below this black line one, and I want it to pop above and back into the trade zone, and then I long bomb it. Okay? The only problem, Percy, is I'm on the other side of the planet. And on a hotel internet connection, and weird things happen. The software and the browsers and stuff all of a sudden just changed to Chinese because they're like, hey, you're in China, you must be Chinese. I'm like, no, you know I'm not Chinese. You track everything I do. You know where I live. You know where I shop. But you suddenly think I'm Chinese? Like 2 years ago, when Uber was new, I guess, I arrived in China. I can't remember where it was. Maybe it was last year, Shenzhen. Was that last year or 2 years ago? Oh. Anyways, I'm somewhere in China. I landed in the airport. I'm like, I'm going to Uber this. Bust out my phone. Open up Uber. And it says, loading, loading, loading. This is, welcome to Uber, right? And then it goes, shuts down. Opens up again, completely in Chinese. I'm like, oy vey, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I mean? Well, I even mean Google though, Ryan, too, right? So anyways, they figured that even though I downloaded it off a United States server in the United States, where I'm always, maybe I just suddenly want to read Chinese characters on my Uber app. Like, Like, who coded that? So luckily, I'm Neo, the Neo of Forex. So I just plugged in. I'm like, I know jujitsu. Yeah. Just learn Chinese. Plug that in. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. So anyways, so going back to this one, I want to see one of these, but you have to ignore it unless you're at support or resistance. First and foremost, and you can confirm this with Marina, if you don't have support and resistance, they ain't going to work. Right? That's the fundamentals of price action, if you will. So you identify your lines in which you want to buy first. Price comes down into here, okay? So then you go to your oscillator. Now I'm using Stokes. You can use whatever you want. Okay? And so now, okay, don't even look at this anymore. Come on, can't grab that. Okay. Let's try to do this scientifically. So I'm suggesting maybe here you go long. I'll never be able to grab this vertical line, but let's try. Oh, I want to fatten this bad boy up. All right, so you want to follow, okay, this means the candles are making lower low relative to the earlier candles, making lower lows relative to the earlier candles. Suddenly no lower lows are being made, and suddenly higher high in the candles relative to the last few, and then this is, it's, you know, now the second candle is now making higher highs, and the low is higher than the previous low over here, so now suddenly the market should go up. So I zoom back into here, let's bring the candles now. Okay? See? Right? See, that's what oscillators are telling me. And the way I get in earlier than that is you see this, the oversold part. The fact that it's oversold now is telling me that the candles are no longer making lower lows relative to the earlier ones. So I can just look at this and I already know, but what I need to know first is that this is a pivot, a support pivot, and it should act as support. This tells me it is acting as support, so now I can drop into a 15, if you will, and find other reasons to get long at the appropriate time, which was way back there. But okay, there. Hang on, one quick. Okay, and I'm sure on 15 you can get in a little bit earlier, okay, using price action or whatever, moving average crossovers, all that. I'm sure you can find a reason to go long here, and it doesn't look good here, but on the hourly chart it does, and that's why you should do your analysis on the higher time frame first. You know the support's there, you know it's oversold, so now you know you got your price. Now you're looking for technical reasons to go long on the 15. You cut the corner and you see you're in here. And this is where the candle takes off on the hourly, and models and bottles, baby. Okay, this, no good. One of the reasons, like you look at this, you're like, well, wait, shouldn't I go long here? Yeah, but you're not at support. See this sell? That works because you're at resistance. This, what does this mean? Nothing. What does this mean? Nothing. What does that mean? Nothing. I? Okay. Namaste. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. You newer folks, I hope you found yourself a home. And if I've earned your loyalty and respect, then please show it by visiting TradersWay.com and opening an account. A demo is fine to start. Okay? And when you're comfortable and ready, you can fund a live account at TradersWay. Will you guys be here tomorrow? I hope so, because then we can trade through Typhoon Hato. Yeah, you guys want to see the view? You want to see one more time before I shut down? Yeah. Cool. So I'll take the monitor off. Buttons here. Okay, you see that? And then I'm going to take the keyboard off. Don't break my heart. Okay, you're still with me, right? Everybody still here? You know what I could do? I'm going to have to do this with my mouse. Hang on. You know what I could do? Boom, shalaka-laka. But now I can't see type. All right. Do you want to switch to tablet mode? Go away, Microsoft. I bet you I could see the chat if I do this. All right. Let me know if you can see. I don't think chat's working. I can't tell if you see. All right, cool. Now I got the chat working. All right. So anyways, we'll start here. Here's the boardroom that we just did our meeting in. What do you think? We'll start with Kowloon. I wonder if I can turn all the lights off. You guys want to get weird? How do I do this? Let's get weird. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. I was going to shut the curtains. How do I turn the lights off? Let's see. All right. Well, thought we were going to get weird. That was just shutting in the curtains. All right. So let me see. It's Kowloon. Can't really see much. It's dark. More Kowloon. So I don't know if you can see those buildings below me. Here, let me stand up on the ledge. Whoa! Don't watch where you step. Ooh. Okay. I'm like way up by the ceiling now. Those buildings down there are 50 stories tall. Look at that. That's Kowloon as well. And over there, boy, it's better in person, man. Doesn't quite come across. Let me step off the edge here. Yeah, see, it's too bright with the reflection. Whoa, so that's Victoria Harbor. And we're so high, I can see right over Hong Kong, the island of Hong Kong, and see the water on the other side. So there we go. That's where we just did our board meeting, ladies and germs. Yeah, it's actually better from back here to the view, isn't it? I think it comes across better this way. You can see the water reflection a little better. Cool. There's me. Huh? Ah? Look at it. Yeah, it's better back here, man. Look at that. It's better back here. Pretty funky, huh? All right. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. There won't be a view tomorrow except for, let's see if I can get that view. There's just more to see. It just doesn't come out very well. So my suite had a better view. You can ask Daniel. But anyways, hope to see you tomorrow. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May our profits be above average. I don't think I can switch my, oh yeah. Come on, quick meeting. I'm going to give it one more try. There we go. Okay, so peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. Yes, exit, end event.